It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Should be mine. Should be mine. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. The sun is about to set at 7 again. Cold shit is almost out of here. We're gonna let the fans tap in. Tap in, tap in, tap in, tap in, tap in. Just as these other YouTubers don't do. See, they don't go outside their establishment, show you their establishment, you know? Show you their parking lot, you know? That's why I say I'm one of the realest channels on this shit, you know? So if I tell you something, it's the truth. We don't do no exaggerating over here, man. It's all truth. But yeah, we're gonna let everybody tap in. They done started beefing on the internet. These dudes is beefing on YouTube now. When I say beefing, they are beefing. Like, it didn't get real on YouTube. I thought everybody was on here just to get some money, man. And get their opinions. These motherfuckers taking their opinions and turning it into actual war. Like, I can't go. This is me, right? Maybe I'm different. I don't know. But if I don't know you, I can't have a problem with you over your opinion. I don't even know you. I don't even know you. How could you say something about me and you don't even know me? You never sat down beside me. You like you never been around me. You don't know where I come from. You don't know who my people is. You don't know nothing about my life. You just see me over here. Then you would, but so how can I have a problem with you? That just doesn't make any sense to me. And I be trying to wrap my head around it. Like I be seeing some of these dudes on these podcasts, they be going back and forth with each other. You don't even know me. I remember the only people that used to do that type of stuff was females. They were the only species I ever knew that they won't even be able to, they don't even know the other female, when they flat out not like them. How could you not like somebody you don't even know? I don't like her. For what? You don't even know her. But these dudes is doing that now. I can't understand that. That is the weirdest. That's the weirdest stuff ever to me. How could you not like me and you don't know me? You don't even know me. Like, what's up? What's the deal? You don't even know me. You don't know me from Adam, a can of paint. How could you not like me? You don't know nothing about me. It's the weirdest shit I've ever seen. And they're doing that. And they're actually doing that. They get online. What's up with y'all? See, this is what I be talking about. You know what I mean? Ain't no capping, man. We ain't gotta sit inside of a room all day. She like this dude. I don't even know you. You don't even know me. Am I a pimp? That's funny. Nah, man, I don't make women pay me. Nah, I don't. You know what I'm saying? That's the definition of a pimp. You getting proceeds from a female. No, I don't. I ain't knocking it. That's just giving you the definition. Nah, man, I'm an entrepreneur. I own my own businesses. That's what I do. I do rap. Damn sure do. You can go on the page. You can go on our, that's how I know you're not subscribed to the channel, because you would know that I do music. I got a whole catalog on this page. This ain't no weed, bro. This is not no crunch. This is a cigar. It's just when you keep been freaking these motherfuckers for so long, You get tired of it, so you buy them now with a tip on them. And they're easy. I ain't got to worry about shit everywhere all on my clothes. I ain't got to worry about mouths burning holes in my clothes, which they do. Weed don't even burn holes in your clothes. Mouths, though, and cigarettes will burn your ass up. I done messed up a couple outfits like that. High, expensive shit, too. Burnt the hole straight in it. So, yeah. But, yeah, man, so I don't know who Cool Keith is. You gotta tell me. Um, I think that's the New Boys, ain't it? Dookie thing. I think that's the New Boys. But they came out. My kids used to listen to them, so that's why I'm familiar to the records. Who said I'm an aunt though? Damn, everybody, you just gotta be an aunt though. I guess. That's another thing too, man. To be on the internet, man, you can't take this shit serious. You don't even know me. You just laugh. But yeah, though. So, like I was saying, these cats be beefing online. I can't do it. Leave someone for the rest of us. Who said I got all the women? That'd be nice. Having all these women, you don't want all these women now, man. They putting cases on motherfuckers. I just seen the motherfuckers say they was suing Drewski. Who the fuck gonna sue Drewski? This shit bad. They suing Drewski out here. It's bad. Nah, I don't got no side gig. Oh, my side gig, I would say my business is my side gig. That's my side gig, my other business. Man, yeah, we almost at 400, man. We get to 400, we giving out prizes, man. So if you on this motherfucker, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? I think we got like 397 or something like that. So we get to 400, we gonna pick a subscriber and send them a gift. Well, I got a record company. I have an apparel company. Majority of them up there. Apparel company, recording studio. Um, I also sell cars too. Yeah. I just start flipping businesses like, flipping shit in the streets. So, we finna open a restaurant too. We're in the process of doing that. It should be open by this summer. So, just try to stay, man, every time you come up with an idea, move on it, man. That's what I tell people. Don't just throw some shit in the air. Move on that shit. And it ain't gonna cost that much. You know what I'm saying? As much as you spend in a day might be as much as you're gonna pay to start a company. That's it, that's all. Move on that shit. Stop dragging your feet. That's the biggest thing in business. Motherfucker be scared to fail, but you can't fail unless you try. So just move on that shit. I don't give a damn what it is. If you think it up, I should start this. Start that shit. Look up how to start it, what you need to start it. Start that shit. Start from the bottom. Copyright the name first. Get the LLC under the name. Go from there. Come up with the business you're gonna sell. Then boom. Once you get that LLC and that EIN number, you can go ahead and try to apply for a commercial lease. So there you go. Once you get the commercial lease, now boom, pay to get in the building, then fill the building up with your product, and you got a business. It's that simple. Yeah, for sure. You gotta move on that shit, man. That be the biggest problem with us, man. Move on that shit. And once you start a business, now you're in a whole nother tax bracket. Once you start your business, you go down there, you take that paperwork down to a bank, hand it to them. I want to open a business account. Bam! Now you got a business account. You got your business. You got your product in your store. You up and moving. Now you just gotta promote, market, promote, sell that shit like you sell anything else. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfucker can't tell you shit because you go to work and you clock out when you want to. You know what I mean? Stack your money up so you can pay your payroll. And then start hiring motherfuckers. There you go. Now you done started your business just from a thought. I started mine from a thought. I didn't, you know what I mean? I seen some people do some things, open some companies. And I said, shit, I can do it too. I started off my record company first, legalized that. Then I said I don't wanna if I wanna be in front of a camera shooting my video, I wanna have my clothes on. I don't wanna have a Mary's on. I don't wanna have True Religions on. I want my clothes on. I want my shoes on. So that's what I did. I opened a apparel company, named it under the same brand as my record company. Boom. Started distributing my product. Came up, we got our own shoes, we got our own clothes. Now I'm a vendor. Now I sell clothes to other companies. That's it, man. That's what they don't tell you. Now, if they done taught me that in school, shit. Man. But they don't teach you that in school. They want you to go work for a motherfucker because when you do that, you pay into that company's taxes. You see what I'm saying? You become a write-off for that company. Why wouldn't you do it for yourself? You know what I'm saying? Why would you want, but see, that's the big thing about this country. This whole country was moved and established from free labor. Dating back since the beginning of the time. Slavery, all that shit came from free labor. Even when the slaves was in the field, no matter what they were, they had white slaves, they had black slaves, they had Chinese slaves, but it was all free labor. When the North beat the South and liberated the South, somebody had to still go out and work in them fields. That was still free labor. This whole country is built off of free labor, and it's a system. See what I'm saying? The companies is who donates to the schools and all that. So you think the schools ain't gonna push their agenda, and they giving them hundreds of $1,000 checks? They gotta push their agenda. Yeah, so we need you to get in the classroom and preach job, not ownership. Job. Why? Cause we're paying you. We're donating to you. So when you motherfucker give you their money, they want you to do what they want you to do. Same thing with the record business. Yeah, they give you them advances. Why? So they can control you. It's the money. Money controls people. Money controls businesses. So if I'm donating money to you, and I'm giving money to your company, you're gonna fall up under my agenda. That's how I go, man. So yeah, right. So yeah, the schools gotta teach you work for someone, not work for yourself. Because they're getting thousands of dollar checks from these companies and these corporations. That's why these schools is falling. Because they don't want to go with the agenda of these companies, so they ain't donating to them. Good looking. And it's not even advice, it's life. That's why these schools is closing all over the country and all that, because they're not following they don't want to follow in the ways of the company. They don't want just by the money. So they're trying to buck the system, and the companies are saying, okay, we don't give you the money, you can't keep that school open. You don't actively have people coming in paying for schools. Unless it's private. Any city schools, no, everything's free. That's why it's called the city school. It's public. Private means you gotta pay for it. Public means it's free. Okay? So if it's a public school, that means they really function off of donations. So if I'm donating to your school, You're gonna follow my agenda. You can teach any curriculum you want, but you're gonna teach. You're gonna follow in my curriculum and my views. So I need workers for my company. So you got to teach these kids coming out that they have to have a job. Okay? So now when they get out of school, guess what? Their mind frame is I have to get out of school and work for someone. Yeah, for sure it is. Yeah, for sure it is. Why you think they were so mad when them kids when them kids was at home and going to school? See, they put them back in school even though that shit was going on, right? Right, because they're getting thousands of dollar checks donated. So, and if you sitting these motherfuckers at home and not in the classroom, that means they're gonna have the mind state of being at home, working from home, running businesses at home. Why you think? If you look when COVID hit to right now, it's been more businesses that done started that's been independently funded, basically by yourself from home than ever before. Why? Because everybody sat at home and said, "Wait a minute, if they could just cut this motherfucking country off like this and make everybody stay home, then what am I doing this shit for? If they could just tell me the whole country shut down just off a snap of a finger, what the fuck am I doing?" So people went home and they starting their own businesses. So motherfuckers start quitting. And when motherfuckers start quitting their jobs and working from home, starting their own companies, the whole country went in recession. That's the aspect of what's happening now, because you had so many people quit their jobs or got fired from their jobs and started their own businesses behind that shit, or put on paid leave behind that sickness, that they wouldn't start their own businesses and said, I ain't going back to work. I can work, start my business from home off my computer, get my shit, package it, sent to the place that's buying it, and I ain't never got to work for nobody. But in return, it hurts the major corporations because they don't have the fucking staff to pay taxes on to fund this country. They pay taxes on their employees. People don't know this. See what I'm saying? When you work for a corporation or a big time, they pay taxes on you. You're like a tax write-off. But if I don't have the staff to pay the taxes on, it's gonna hold the overall economy. And that's what's happening. And that's where the PP loans and shit came from. That's what that was about. Because the workers were saying, the companies were saying, look, I got this many workers, I make this much a year, but COVID shut us down, I lost this much money, I need money to keep my business going. So they gave them the money. Motherfuckers wouldn't made their own businesses and they was fake. That's how they got in trouble. But the over aspect of what that was major corporations, because they the ones that wanted this shit. They didn't just come out the blue and just say, yeah, we just gonna get the money to everybody for businesses. No, the corporations went in front of Congress and said, look, we don't have the staff to keep our fucking companies open. We don't have the staff to move our product. We don't have the staff to keep it open. We don't have the staff to pay taxes on. So we need y'all to help us. So just like they did the banks, they cut checks to bail out the major corporations. In return, it left the window open for other people to create businesses and start them. Some of them did it legally, some of them did it illegally. But that's where it comes from. They went in front of Congress to get that shit, to get that money. And I'm talking about the blue chip corporations. All right? When you got stock, it's different stocks. It's regular stock and then it's blue chip stock. Those are the IBMs and Apple, and them is blue chip stocks. Okay? So they went and said, look, we ain't got enough people to run this company. We ain't got enough people staffed. We ain't got enough people to pay taxes on. We're losing money by the day. We need a bailout. So they cut them checks. Look, file this paperwork. We're going to give y'all this money to run y'all business till we get this economy back up and running. And that's what it was. And what happened? People being people found out a way to manipulate the system, create fake documents to get the money. And some of them were legitimate companies, but they didn't do what they were supposed to do with the money. They took the money and went and lived as an expense, not take the money and fund their company and let the company live for their expenses. No, what they should have did. I didn't do it because I knew if the government ever gives you anything, it's a problem. They don't give you nothing. So if they giving you something, it's a problem. And what they do, now the people just got forgiven for it, guess what happened? They want to know their books too. Yeah, okay, yeah, we forgave that loan, but what did you do with the money? What did you do with the money? Yeah, we gave you $250,000 and we forgave it. But what did you do with that money though? For sure. For sure. You damn right. So yeah, yeah. And that's another thing. So when I go to file this shit, I got to file in the next couple of weeks. But I had to wait because homie firing people at the IRS. I'm like, well, who am I filing my information with for my company? Like, I pay myself once a year. I make $75,000 a year, and I pay my company once a year. I don't get a check every 2 weeks or every month, every week or every 2 weeks. I get my check once a year. So once a year, I get both of my checks from my company, 140 grand. I make 70,000 on both of my. I make 70,000 on both of my businesses as an employee, but I take my money once a year instead of once every 2 weeks or once every week. Which you can do that. But anyway, so I waited. I'm like, man, I'm not about to. Hell no. I don't know who the fuck. It might be a motherfucker in the day be fired tomorrow. So what? My paperwork just sitting there? Nah, we ain't doing that. That's why they cut down all the tax returns this year. Okay? That's another reason why. So I'm saying to say this. It's better off him moving on your motherfucking thought than to let it stay dormant. Anything that come in my mind, I'm moving on it. I'm moving on it. Just like my restaurant. I got tired of going places and the food was trash. I'm tired of it. Guess what? I'm starting a restaurant. I'm tired of it. I'd rather eat my own food for free than go pay somebody. I got tired of going to the mall buying expensive tennis shoes. What? I made my own. You ain't got to wear them, but I'm going to wear them. Somebody will buy them. Feel what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, man, it's just, don't, and fuck what somebody think. And that's another thing. And this is why the internet made so much money. It wasn't the fact that I could reach somebody from here to goddamn Alaska. It's the fact that everybody, majority of the world, care about what somebody say about them. And that's where it took off. That's where it took off. And that's where it took off. Once they figured out the majority of the people care about what you say about them, oh yeah, we're going to get rich. Why? Because you're going to respond. You're going to respond. You know what I'm saying? You're going to respond. And that's where the money come in. Because like I said, back to my initial statement, how could you not like someone you don't even know? You know what I'm saying? You don't even know. You don't even know them. So how could you not like them? But the internet will make you not like somebody, and you don't even know them. For example, Charleston White. He just got on here talking about the boy and his daughter got killed. Talk off the wall about him. Don't even know him, though. But did it because y'all care about what he said about some people that you don't even know. Regardless of the situation. But, and guess what it does for him? Make some money. Why? Because everybody's going to call his phone and book more interviews with him. It's a money game. And ask him that. Why would you say that about that? But you paying him $10,000 for this interview. Yep. Yep. You paying this man $10,000 per interview. He getting on the camera saying anything that can get it viral in the news. I mean, on the internet news. Posted on 99 pages. And guess what? They're going to call him for another interview about that same thing. Yeah. Send that money over and we'll be there. Give you $10,000 to come do this interview. So, yeah, he going to get on there and say F whoever. He don't care. They booking him. It's a money play. He flipping his money off of straight words. He ain't even got to openly go in the studio and record them the way you would have to really record to make money. He ain't got to do that. All he got to do is get on there and talk out of his mind, and they're going to book him. And guess what he's getting? $10,000 per interview. Ingenious. It's ingenious. It's ingenious. And as soon as I got on here to update the information to go live, guess what? The first three pages popped up on my screen. Him, and him. Somebody running the story. On 3 different pages. Before I can get on the post information to go live, I say, man, the man's a genius. Ingenious. Yeah, he got on there talking crazy about anybody. Why? Because you're going to pay him. He marketing himself. He can't lose. For sure. Like I said, man, tap in. You know what I'm saying? Tap in. We get content on the regular, man. You know what I'm saying? You can also tap in with the merch, as you see. And like I said, once you get to 400 subscribers, we're going to shoot out a gift to one of the 400. And do that there. And every 200 subscribers we gain, we giving out a gift. Or we might donate to your favorite charity, however it may be. You know what I'm saying? When we pick you, then we'll get in touch with you and we ask you, where you want us to send this to? It might be your charity, might be you, might be the whoever, you know? So that's one thing about us, man. We're going to get back best we could. For sure. I'm going to learn how to do the moderator, but usually YouTube do it for me. They just X out the comments, so. And like I said, I really ain't in it that deep. I ain't gonna, just cause somebody say something wild, that don't rattle my feathers. Ruffle my feathers. You don't know me for my feathers to be ruffled. So let you say what you say, man. I know who I am at the end of the day, and that's all that matters. But yeah, I don't like to go on too long on here because I be wanting the video to come out the same day, and sometimes they try to hold my video to the next day. So we probably gonna come in again tonight, about 10:30, 11, round up for the night, touch base and see what's going on. But it's your boy, Money. Like I said, man, want to compound on MBR Apparel. MBR Movement is what it is, and we're out. Holla.